The Tyrant's fall, the final roar. Did you think the battle for the cradle of humanity would be the end of the war? That the victory in Xylos was just a fluke? Think again. Humanity doesn't forget. And when a tyrannical empire attacks your home, the response isn't just defense, but a promise to take the war to the enemy's doorstep. Prepare yourselves, because this is the story of humanity's march to liberate the galaxy, and the first step is the fall of Ka Ragath. The Human Federation's message echoed across the galaxy, a harbinger of war that shook the Cathar Empire's pride to its foundations. The audacity of humans, not only to repel the attack on their home system but to promise to take the fight to the heart of the Empire, was seen as an unforgivable affront. However, behind the fury, there was a growing wave of fear. The display of human power and strategy in defense of the solar system had planted a seed of doubt in the minds of even the most fanatical Cathar. Preparation for the human offensive was methodical and relentless. For months, orbital shipyards on Earth, Mars, and the outer colonies worked tirelessly, building and perfecting the attack fleet. The Sovereign of Poland, the Intrepid, and countless other ships that had distinguished themselves in the defense of the solar system were repaired and upgraded with cutting-edge technology, the result of analyzing captured Cathar vessels. Combat doctrine was revised, incorporating the innovative tactics that had proven so effective. Leading the invasion fleet was Admiral Marek Novak, his unwavering determination reflected in his tired but firm eyes. Alongside him, Ambassador Ilara Kowalska played a crucial role, using her knowledge of Cathar culture and politics to identify weaknesses and sow discord within the Empire. The strategy was clear, not only to defeat the Cathar fleet, but to destabilize their government and liberate the countless subjugated races. The journey to the Ka Ragath system was long and tense, traversing unexplored regions of space and avoiding the densest Cathar patrols. The human fleet advanced like a silent blade in the darkness, its arrival planned to be a complete shock. Finally, at the threshold of the Ka Ragath system, the fleet emerged from hyperspace. The Cathar capital planet was an austere and fortified world, enveloped in a dense network of orbital defenses and protected by an even larger fleet than the one that had attacked Earth. The task awaiting the humans was monumental. On the bridge of the Sovereign of Poland, Admiral Novak observed the tactical display. "This is their lair," he said, his voice laden with a mix of determination and respect for the magnitude of the enemy fortress. "They won't make it easy." "But they don't expect us to have come," Ilara replied, beside him. "The audacity of our offensive is our greatest weapon right now. We need to act quickly and precisely, before they can organize a cohesive defense." The plan was audacious, a direct assault on the heart of the Cathar defenses, using the speed and maneuverability of human ships to break through the orbital cordon. While a main strike force would engage the enemy fleet, special operations teams, led by Commander Anya Novak, would infiltrate Ka Ragath's moons, deactivating key planetary defenses and preparing the ground for a ground assault, if necessary. "All units, prepare for engagement," Marek ordered, his voice echoing through the fleet. "Remember what they did to Xylos. Remember the attack on our home. We fight for the freedom of the entire galaxy. We fight so that no other race suffers what we suffered. For all of humanity. And for all the oppressed. Advance." The human fleet surged forward, their energy shields glowing intensely as they threw themselves against the wall of Cathar ships. The battle for the enemy's cradle had begun. The fate of the Cathar Empire, and perhaps the entire galaxy, would be decided in the dark skies of Ka Ragath. The human fleet advanced like a fist of light against the oppressive darkness of the Ka Ragath system. The skies of the Cathar capital planet were teeming with defenses. Hundreds of massive orbital platforms, energy minefields, and the largest concentration of Cathar warships ever seen. Determination was palpable in the thin air of the human command bridges. On the Sovereign of Poland, Admiral Marek Novak kept his gaze fixed on the tactical hologram. "They're concentrating fire on our vanguard. Typical. They think they'll overwhelm us with numbers." "They didn't count on our persistence, Admiral," replied Commander Anya Novak, supervising the scanners. "We've detected an intermittent power failure in the gamma sector of the orbital defenses. It could be our chance." "Ilara, your analysis was correct," Marek transmitted to the Intrepid. "Their internal tensions are manifesting. Prepare the infiltration teams." Anya, prepare to lead Delta Attack Group. Focus on the Gamma sector. Dr. Ilara Kaulskar, on the bridge of the Intrepid, gave a cold smile. As planned, Admiral, the seed of discord is blossoming. May compassion and fury guide us. The human Jastasab fighters were the first to dive, a cloud of glittering points against the vastness of the Cathar fleet. Their daring maneuvers confused enemy targeting systems, as they disabled the nearest defense turrets, opening breaches for the Husaria frigates. The Cathar, accustomed to adversaries who despaired, couldn't comprehend the calm precision of the human offensive. "They're not breaking. They're too coordinated," snarled a Cathar captain to his superior, as his ship took a direct hit to its shields. "Our saturation tactics aren't working." "That's because we're not cowards," yelled a Jastasab pilot, Teodora Jankoska, as she fired a volley of missiles at a Cathar cruiser, disabling its secondary engine. "You came for our home, now taste our wrath." In the Gamma sector, Commander Anya Novak led a flotilla of assault ships, taking advantage of the energy failure. "Now, drop shields and prepare for insertion," she commanded. Her ship, the Avenger of Warsaw, broke through the enemy line with impressive speed. Boarding teams stormed the Cathar defense stations, engaging in close-quarters combat in cold metallic corridors. The objective was not conquest, but dismantlement. Meanwhile, the main Cathar fleet launched a massive counterattack, desperate to protect Ka Ragath. Their flagship, the Fist of Tyranny, emerged from the depths of the defense network, a monster of destruction. "Admiral, the Fist of Tyranny is engaging the Sovereign of Poland," an officer warned. Marek smiled. "Perfect. Ilara, bring the Intrepid and the remaining Husarias into a flank formation. Anya, as soon as the Gamma sector defenses are deactivated, prepare to fire the electromagnetic pulse, EMP, missiles at the planet's command towers." The battle between the two flagships was fierce. Cathar lasers and human plasma crisscrossed in the vacuum. The Fist of Tyranny, though larger, was less agile, and the Husarias, with their focus on disabling, began to dismantle its systems, one by one. "The Fist of Tyranny's weapon systems are failing," a Cathar screamed in despair. "We're losing control." In the Gamma sector, Anya and her teams managed to deactivate the defense network shield generators, blowing a massive hole in Ka Ragatha's defenses. EMPs launched. Target, orbital control towers and fleet bases. A wave of electromagnetic energy swept through the system, instantly paralyzing hundreds of Cathar ships and vast sections of the planetary defense network. Chaos gripped the enemy side. Many Cathar, seeing their weapons inoperable and their defense compromised, fell into despair. Some tried to flee, others surrendered, an unthinkable act for their warrior culture. Grand Lord Vorlag, on the bridge of the Fist of Tyranny, watched in horror as his empire collapsed. They don't fight like the others. They fight with the fury of the forgotten. It's our annihilation. Marek Novak, seeing the Fist of Tyranny adrift, disabled, and the Cathar fleet in chaotic flight, opened a channel to the entire galaxy. "This is the Human Federation. The Cathar Empire is collapsing. Those who oppressed the galaxy have been defeated in their own cradle. From today, freedom is no longer a distant hope, but a reality." The human ships did not pursue all fleeing Cathar. The order was clear: disable, not annihilate, those who surrendered or tried to escape without continuing the war. The only targets for destruction were those who fought to their last breath or those who tried to harm the Zwylian and other liberated races. Ka Ragath, the capital of the empire, was now surrounded, not to be destroyed, but to be reformed. Over the following days, human forces, supported by liberated races emerging from their subjugated worlds, began to dismantle the Cathar war machine. Those Cathar who did not want war, who were tired of their leaders' tyranny, finally had a chance to speak out. A new era was dawning in the galaxy, forged by the fire of compassion and the unbreakable strength of humanity. So, MS XENOVA HFY fans, what did you think of this electrifying ending to our saga? Humanity won the war and brought freedom to the galaxy. This was the third and final part of an original story we created together, showcasing the best of humanity. If you were thrilled by the fall of the Cathar Empire, give us a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos, and share with all your friends who love science fiction. We want to know your opinion. What was the most epic part of this battle? And what kind of story would you like to see next? Perhaps about the reconstruction of the galaxy or new threats? Comment below. Your support is essential.